Hello, Mistweavers. Let's answer my most received question. Should I run Conduit of the Celestials or Master of Harmony? If you were hoping for a quick answer, then unfortunately for you, the answer really is, it depends, and you can seriously play either hero talent in every dungeon at the highest key level. Let's dig into the differences between them. We'll compare healing, damage, and utility. Then I'll sum this up into overall strengths and give some dungeon-specific recommendations. Before I start, this video will mainly focus on M+. For Raid, I recommend playing Conduit since you'll get more throughput and much more spot healing. But if you really like Master of Harmony and Fist Weaving in Raid, it's totally viable to play it in Heroic Raid, as well as on Fractilis in Mythic, where the second top parse currently is actually Master of Harmony. Let's compare healing for both hero talents. Overall, their total throughput is quite similar, but their healing profiles are quite different. Conduit's tier set grants a lot of CDR on Thunder Focus T, which consequentially emphasizes the importance of Jade Empowerment, an especially powerful cooldown when there are more enemy targets. The CDR also grants more Secret Infusion uptime, more Rising Sun Kicks, more Life Cocoons, more Vivacious Vivifications, combined with extra haste, easy Enveloping Mist, with Black Ox procs, and an extra active CD. Conduit always has something available. This is great in dungeons like halls where there are many targets, so your Jade Empowerment benefits, and there is constant healing to be done. It's generally better on trash packs. Conduit of the Celestials is a high-octane, flexible build that never leaves you wanting. Master of Harmony's tier set, meanwhile, grants Harmonic Surge stacks that make your Tiger Palm deliver a burst of healing to your party. Strangely, you will almost never run out of stacks, so you don't really need to track it, and you can assume your Tiger Palm will always proc it, which means always up spammable group-wide healing. Master of Harmony also has Coalescence, a 20% healing amp, which was recently bug fixed to work with ancient teachings. Harmony shines when the whole party is taking damage in short periods and there is only one enemy target. A good example is Dawnbreaker, but also most bosses in general in dungeons. Master of Harmony is a streamlined, burst healing build that ramps hard into Tiger Palm spam. Let's briefly compare their damage. Harmony damage used to be significantly higher than Conduit, but the tier sets have largely closed that gap. Conduit's damage profile is much better now as well, with much more single target healing with more Jade Empowerments. While Harmony is still slightly ahead, healer damage is fairly unimportant this season, so I really wouldn't even take damage into consideration at all unless you're looking at the absolute highest keys. Finally, we'll compare utility. Conduit gives a ton of CDR on Life Cocoon, which is a criminally underrated powerful cooldown in M+. It also has extra defensives with 15% DR for about 10 seconds whenever you press Conduit. Master of Harmony unfortunately has no utility. Let's summarize the differences in a table. I've included a row about ramping here just to emphasize that ramping is an essential part of both builds, and I highly recommend running Mending Proliferation in both builds and playing around it. But Master of Harmony is like slightly more even ramp emphasized. Okay, get on with it, Ort. Which one do I play? Firstly, if you're a beginner, I recommend playing Conduit of the Celestials, as it is more forgiving. Uh, Next, keep in mind the rule of thumb that Conduit is generally better in trash packs, and Master of Harmony is generally better on bosses. And try both, see how much you enjoy them, see how you mesh with them. If you find yourself struggling on single target healing checks while playing Conduit, then maybe you should be playing Harmony. If you find yourself struggling to heal through trash packs like the Paladins and Priory while playing Master of Harmony, then maybe you should try Conduit. There's a few dungeons where I do prefer to take one or the other. Those are Dawnbreaker and Floodgate. I do think Master of Harmony is better here because the boss single target healing checks are extremely challenging, easily the hardest of the season, and ramping into Tiger Palm spam is just the best way to heal through them in general. And secondly, Halls of Atonement. I really like Conduit of the Celestials here. The trash packs are the hardest part of the dungeon, and having as many Jade Empowerments as possible and Life Cocoons is extremely useful here. For the other 5 dungeons, I regularly swap between the two. Some dungeons like Arakara and Echo Dome have tough boss and trash healing checks, so you can pick the one where you struggle the most with. And honestly, you can even break my above suggestions with Dawnbreaker and Halls. There's a Mistweaver here who's timing a 18 Halls with 2 hunters, and he's playing Conduit of the Celestials. Finally, this last part is subjective, but remember that enjoying the playstyle is very important as well. I personally find Conduit's playstyle really fun this season. The high haste, the constantly pressing all your buttons is super fun, and so I tend to play it more in my homework keys, not my push keys. Meanwhile, spamming Tiger Palm is like a one-button rotation, and it can be quite relaxing. I've seen people heal a Swamp Face plus 15 by literally just spamming Tiger Palm the entire fight, and occasionally sending out one Enveloping Mist to spread Mending Proliferation on your group. So be sure to enjoy yourself. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there, Mistweavers. Let me know what you'd like me to make a video of next.